Hey guys, Riothouse here, and welcome back to our fortress. Today we're going to be planning out some ideas on how to expand our fortress, including fortress storage, living quarters, and dining hall, and a possible hospital. So this episode is basically going to go over that. We already finished trading with the humans, and our dwarves will be busy detailing the stone, but we need to think about the future and how we're going to expand here. After we get our hospital set up, the farm's pretty much done. As soon as everything dries out, we'll have the farms. But we need to get our hospital set up. We need to get dedicated storage areas set up for our various products, so everything's kind of segmented, you know? And then, speaking of which, let's go ahead and tear out this. We're not going to be using that. And once we get all that stuff set up, including like the dining hall, the meeting hall area, the hospital, and the dwarf living quarters, and then we get our military all fleshed out, we need to start digging down lower. We need a couple more trade caravans to come in so we can start gearing up a little bit more. We need that dwarven caravan to come in. Hopefully we can secure some dwarven armor, some armor that will fit our dwarves. We did get some products from the humans that we can melt, like copper, bronze, and iron products, so we can go ahead and melt down. However, I don't think that's going to be enough to fully outfit all our dwarves. And what else? What else is there? Yeah, so that's pretty much where we're at right now. So what I'm going to do is, let's see here. I think I'm going to be placing extra storage right over here. Something like that. And then I think we'll just round off the corners like that for aesthetic reasons, no other particular reason. Let's see what that would look like. And then we can extend a hallway down here to meet up with the rest, like that. The doors have multiple ways to get to these stockpiles, I suppose. And I like to have my storage pretty much on the same level. Excuse me. On the same level or in columns on a Z level, right? So your dwarves, all they have to do is go up and down on stairs, or it's all accessed on one floor, such as this area right here. Alright, and then we can have like little hallways on the side connecting everything. And you know, with this kind of design right here, then we can just go ahead and add additional stockpiles like this in the future. Kind of like that. And you can link these up like so. So that would work kind of cool. Alright, so that looks good. I like that. So let's have our dwarves start working on that. Let's think here. I don't think we need this one dug out just yet. But as we need more storage, we'll just go ahead and segment these areas out. Just the same, just like that. Okay, so that's good. Now above this area we have the leatherworks, the fishery, and the tanner's shop. Okay, so let's think here. The leatherworks, the fishery, and the tanner's shop, right? Up here we have our food storage already. Here we have sphalerite ore. So our ores go in here. Here we should just have stone. In fact, they have metal ore in here, so we need to change the settings for this. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and block all metal. Oops. It's like allow all, forbid metal ores. Yeah, that should work just fine. And then this will remain wood. In fact, let's go ahead and get our dwarves out there chopping some more trees. Okay. Get some more trees, and then, yeah, this is all food and seeds right now. So there's seeds in here. Seeds are actually going to be moved down to the farm level. So we can set up a custom stockpile here. In fact, let's go ahead and adjust the settings here to nothing. I don't want anything moved into these just yet. Okay, so that'll be good. And then we can do the same custom stockpile here, here, and here. Alright, so custom stockpile is good. That'll be good. Let's make sure that they're... Yep. Alright, so those are where the seeds are going to go, the specific seeds to the specific farm plots. Alright, and now we have all these extra storage areas down here that we could use. Let's think. I want to clear out this area right here. All this needs to get cleared out. Let's see here. All of this needs to be cleared out. So I can turn the whole thing into a barracks room, basically. So this is going to be... What do we have here? We have gems, weapons. We have just about everything, and finished goods, right? Alright, so... I'm going to place gems and finished goods here. Let's call this a custom stockpile as well. Let's just go ahead and create all these custom stockpiles real quick. So we're going to be placing gems down here, and bars and blocks I think we can move. No. Yeah, we can move bars and blocks down here. That way there, it leaves more room for ore at the other stockpile. Let's think. Okay. Okay, so this area here can be cloth. So we'll enable cloth and leather. Alright. This area right here can be coin, bars and blocks, gemstones. And then here, this can be finished goods. And this can be finished goods as well. Yeah. So both of those are finished goods. Now, we need to have weapons. So let's think, where can we put a nice location for weapons? I'm thinking we might place... Well, let's get rid of these stockpiles here. Okay, so we might place the weapons stockpile up here. In a smaller room. And we can place ammo here, weapons, ammo, things like that, right? So let's have our dwarves dig all that out. Oh yeah, and then we need bones, right? And we also need to set up bins. Okay, so here, let's increase bins. Oops, not that. We'll just put it max. Why not? Are there really 108 spots? Let me see. Yeah, there's really 108 spots for bins there. That's pretty crazy. And this spot is going to have 30 bins. Okay. I'm tempted just to put the bone with the wood. The wood and bone stockpile. Also, let's put several bins in here and let's see if charcoal fits in bins. I don't know if it does. I hope it does. That would be nice if it did. Okay. Now this right here is leather and cloth, right? But we can also add the skulls, bones, shells, teeth, horns, hoof, and hair and wool, okay? And that means that we can go ahead and get rid of this stockpile right here. Alright, so now our dwarves are going to be moving quite a bit of stuff all over the fortress, so they're going to be plenty busy. That's good. Alright, and what is this? Right here. It's a cavey pup. It's hungry. Alright, so that is that. And then here we have maximum barrels, that's right. Here we have plenty of bins. Now we're going to need to move, let's think. For heavy items such as stone and ore, we want to use wheelbarrows, right? And down here we have furniture, that kind of stuff. Here we have gems. Here we have, yeah, so all those items there should be light. So we shouldn't need wheelbarrows. But I want to go ahead and pump wheelbarrows up here to 2 and that to 2 as well. Okay. Now here I had, what items did I have here? I had bars and blocks as well. Let us go ahead and we'll forbid metal. So this will just be metal ores. Alright, so only metal ores will go in here. They'll move this downstairs to here. And they wouldn't have to take too much of a trip. If we scroll up, they go up one tile. Oh, yeah, one tile. 2 tiles, basically. That's not that bad. So the trip isn't that far. Okay, so that is that. Let's go ahead and place some doors down. If we look at our manager, I've been using the manager lately. You can see he placed some orders here to build doors, beds, coffers, tables, and thrones. So that's all good. Alright, so we want to expand this area. Now, a couple things I'm thinking. Either A, we turn this entire flat into just a pure residential area and just copy this wing on all 4 sides, which I'm thinking that we're going to go ahead and do. Or we turn it into, I don't want to dig this out just yet. Or we turn it into residential and dining, or we go down one more floor and start the dining level. So we have plenty of options here. It looks like we're still hitting sphalerite, so we're pretty much the same layers of stone and everything. Nothing different. So I have 9 rooms on each side here. Is that 7, 8, 9? Like so. Hear me using my keyboard here, huh? I wish there was like a copy-paste function. That'd be cool. There might be. Who knows? I haven't been paying attention to that. Okay, so there we go. We got another wing. Now it leaves a lot of this area right here unutilized. I'm not too worried about that. If we wanted to, we could take, for instance, let's see, we could take, let's do this. So you could just take a room like this and turn it into another wing. You just have to get rid of a room, you see? So it's not a big deal if we needed to put more space here, but I think that will be fine just like this. So yeah, let's go ahead and have them mine that out. Okay, and now what we can do here is we can place floodgates or other, let's see, other lever operated grates or bars or something like that. Let's see here. Floor bars. Yeah. And you can see here, you can link up spears and spikes, gear assemblies, track stops, supports, floor bars, vertical bars, floor grates, wall grates, hatches, floodgates, doors, chains, cages, and bridges. So quite a few mechanical items, and you could combine all of these to make interesting machines that are lever operated. Let me show you guys something here. Alright, so marble lever, right? Down there at lowercase s, it says link up to a support. Now support would be like a wooden support holding up a ceiling. Now when you pull the lever, the support would go away or it would fall, and then you can collapse a whole ceiling onto enemies, and that's a sure way to kill anything. Kind of like your atomizer when you use the bridge, right? When a bridge collapses and it hits the dirt, anything underneath it gets destroyed or killed outright, okay? So it would work similar to that. It would definitely hurt them badly. You just have to rig up a ceiling that would work fine. For instance, let's say that we were to, I'm just going to use this as an example here. Say we were to dig out a ceiling area like this. And then you'd obviously dig out this floor as well. So you basically have a ceiling hanging by one block. Now you could go ahead and place, for instance, let's try this out here. Alright, so all this would get dug out right here. There would be ramps that you would have to remove, right? And then you would place supports. You could place a support right in the middle. and then that support right here would be linked up to a lever. So it would be basically supporting the whole ceiling. Anything that walked in here, you could trap it in with an object or something like that. Anything that walked in here, you could pull the lever and the whole ceiling would collapse, because this would be the only thing holding up that whole ceiling above, right? So that's an interesting trap. I might be trying that in the future. That would be really cool, especially if you're gonna utilize that area later on anyways, like you dug it out, etc. So that's a really good trap, especially against creatures that you can't kill with weapons. You might need to lure it into an area just like that one, and then collapse the mountain on top of it to kill it. So if you have to do that, you have to do that, right? Okay. Some creatures can't be killed by magma, or they can't be killed by drowning, and they're made of like iron or diamonds or whatever, and you just can't kill them. So you have to come up with different means to do so. Otherwise, your fortress is going to be doomed. Alright, so that's everything. It's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and run the fortress for a little bit. We did quite a bit of trading with the human caravan there. And you can see that they're starting to move all of our products to where they need to go. The other thing was, are we building barrels? Let me see. Queue a new order to build barrels. Let's make a wood barrel. We'll make 20 wood barrels, okay? Oh, that was the other thing. Let's see here. We have pretty much food. Oops. We have food and drink in the same place. Food and drink in the same exact location right now. So what I think I'll do, let's try this. How do I want to do this? I could split it up in half, right? So we have food on one, or drinks, an area just for drinks. It could be in the same storage area right here. Let's try this. Let's get rid of this designation. We're gonna run out of space really fast. Let's think here. We'll have an area solely dedicated to just drinks. I'm gonna need to dump a lot of these stones that are in here. We need maximum space in here. Okay, so we'll have them dump it. Let's see here. Just have them put it over here for now. There. Have a little dump site right here, garbage dump, so they'll throw all that stone out there, and then in the meantime we can go ahead and cancel this area right here, and we can put it back up as food, like so, and then change the settings to just drink. So let's see here. Let's block all, and we will do permit drink and permit drink. There we go. Alright, so that'll all just be drink. Yeah. 35 barrels for drink. Alright, so that should work just fine. That means that we need to let's see here. Let's see if that works, if they start moving products over there. Why are they moving seeds here? You see they're moving a lot of seeds. I'm wondering why. I didn't give them that order to remove seeds, did I? No, I just said this area right here, specifically. Look at that, guys. Look what they're doing. That's interesting behavior. Maybe there's a lot of seeds on the floor here where the stones were. Well, let them go ahead and finish doing whatever they're doing here. It's interesting that they're doing this, though. I don't understand why. They are grabbing the stones now, though. Yes, there are actually seeds on the ground here. You can see there's a seed barrel. So we're going to be reclaiming all that anyways, so whatever they move there doesn't really matter. But gosh, they are moving a lot of stuff over there. Huh. It's interesting that they picked up all these seeds, though. I don't understand why they did that. And they're taking like a seed, each seed, one by one. Alright, so the farms are almost dry. They'll be probably dry after winter here. Alright, so that's everything out there. Now let's go ahead and reclaim everything. DB, what's it called? C. There it is. We'll have them reclaim everything. Hopefully put everything back in the stockpiles where they belong. Now here they're using bags. This is interesting. They were not using bags before, but now it looks like they have. So maybe they're just reorganizing everything. That's good. The stray dog Tame has given birth to puppies. Okay. Let's go to our animals here. So you can see how many animals we have now. This is crazy. Oh, we have trainers. Okay. Okay. Cody, you're our animal trainer? So you're going to be busy training the black bear and the tiger. And why don't we have you train some other animals here? The tiger is available for war training. And after the tiger is trained, we can... I don't want the bear available for a pet, actually. I had it available for being a pet earlier. Alright, so now they should take these animals out of the cages. They're tame. They're already tame, so... you should go ahead and take them out of the cages. Look at the hall. You see, they're nice circular pillars now. Isn't that awesome? It's really cool. Alright, so our military here. Okay, yeah, we have right above here. We have the water. That's right, but it's okay for them to dig that. We're just gonna have to continue to order them to dig. He's like, we shouldn't be digging here. Did they dig out the rooms down here? Oh, they did. Good, good, good. Okay. So let's place some doors. Lots of doors completed now. We can place beds as well. Lots of beds. You can see residents are already starting to move in, so we're getting everybody nice and situated. This is good. We're all out of beds now, but we have plenty of doors. Let's place down some more doors. And each of these areas can has 18 rooms, plus the noble's room makes it 19. Plus, if they're married, they have even more doors fit into this area. So that's good. So let's make another 20 beds. And some more doors as well. Okay, so that's good. And when you're digging around wet areas, you just gotta make sure you come back and give them that order again. Otherwise they won't dig. Okay. Alright guys, so we have plenty of work to do. Dwarves are gonna be plenty busy. This is good. Let's go ahead and place a wall here. Alright, you can see that they already moved the bones downstairs. Now there's quite a bit of items, I'm guessing, that don't fit in these bins. I'm wondering why bones don't fit in bins. Because this stockpile right here is going to fill up really fast. We have so many animals now. It's crazy. Look how many animals we have. That's more than enough to feed the fortress. Now they're going to come in and they might slaughter all of our animals out there. If the goblins attack. That might happen. Alright, so I'm waiting for the humans to leave because there's something I want to try, and I want to try this. If you go over to your stockpile, okay? If you go down to, let's see, it would be under like cages, etc. Now, the humans have cages and we have cages, right? Because they brought animals and things like that. I don't know if the fortress discerns what is theirs and what is ours. So if I go and say, melt this down, one of our dwarves might go to the merchant caravan, pick up one of their cages, which we did not buy from them, and then try to melt that down. And I'm afraid that what's going to happen is the caravan is going to react negatively towards us. Probably put a spear into that dwarf, right? And I don't want any kind of thing like that to happen. Now, I've been doing a little bit of search on the internet and not sure if that's the case or not, but I don't want it to lead to an all-out brawl in the middle of our fortress right now, especially not against the humans. If we did it against the elves, you don't have to worry so much because they don't have any metal anything, right? So I just want to be careful. We'll probably do all of our melting after the merchant caravan leaves, and then we're guaranteed that all the stuff that's there, that's in our fortress, is ours and not just theirs on the trade depot. Alright. How they're going to be hitting water all right here. It's going to take a while to mine this out. As you can see. Alright, but that's done. That's good. Alright, so now we have a lot more space to work with here. I'm thinking we might just go ahead and move all that bone over here. No, I want to actually move it over to this stockpile once it's done. Here we have all of our finished goods. Upstairs we can set up our weapons and armor, so let's go ahead and do that right now. And let's go ahead and disable that. Weapons, trapped components, metal. Oh, these are the type of items that they're created with. Let's go ahead and just do weapons. So they can store weapons here. Up here we'll have armor. Yep, we'll have armor there, and let's go ahead and give them some bins to put all that stuff in. Just maximize both of these with bins. And then let's do God, there's a lot of stuff right here. Okay, so let's do dump command. Alright, so that'll be good. Now this should take that armor and put it back in there. Okay, good. You can see here we have the acacia low boots, bismuth bronze high boots, etc, etc. Alright, now let's go take our squad here. Since we just bought stuff, we can actually take the geared labyrinths and we can have them cancel their station order. Now this might mean that they're gonna, yeah, they'll go get food, so they're hungry, right? So they'll go get some food. Ha! That's funny. Okay, what's happening right now is this worker, Sim, you're carrying a barrel loaded with stuff, right? And the military dwarves just got off duty and they're starving, they're hungry. And so they're following you with your barrel. And they'll probably follow you all the way out to where you pick it up and place the barrel back, because whatever you have in there, they want to eat. That's funny. I haven't removed that farm, since it's worthless right now. Anywho, yeah, that's what they'll be doing. And some migrants have arrived. Excellent. Let's go ahead and do a count here. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more migrants have arrived to the fortress. Alright guys, well, we're going to call this an episode. We did quite a bit. I just want to show you guys how I plan things. I take a lot of time off screen to work through a lot of issues in the game, such as where we're going to place stockpiles, etc. I tend to do that off camera because it can be pretty lengthy, and the game's not progressing while I'm doing all that planning. So I won't be doing that all the time, but you can see that we have quite a bit of stuff already done. Lots and lots of rooms down here. In fact, let me go ahead and set those rooms up. So many rooms. Look at all those rooms. Alright, so we're going to have plenty of dwarves. Just got another batch of 10 dwarves. That's putting our fortress at 62 population. That's crazy. It's getting pretty packed in here, guys. We're pretty soon going to be going over 100. I have the dwarf cap set at 200, so yeah, we're going to have plenty of dwarves. So okay, guys, so we're going to do the dwarf introduction video in the next Let's Play, and then we'll continue on with this fortress. I'm Riothouse. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I really appreciate any likes that you guys have. It helps out my channel tremendously. Okay, take care and have a good one.